What is up, guys and gals? It's me, your old buddy Mr. Moose, back with another edition of Transport Fever. And today is our 20th episode on our free play series, doing our US theme map. And today we are in the city of Irving, looking at our rail station here, just about to do some demolition work on it because, well, today we are going to do what we set out to do, or what I stated I was going to do. Put in a west main line, and that west main line is going to involve a little bit of renovation here in Irving. So let me say from the outset, if you don't like bulldozers, demolition, and people being made homeless, you probably don't want to watch this episode, because all of that is going to happen, plus a whole lot of laying some track down. So that is what we are going to do today, and it all starts right here at the station. So let me go ahead and pause the game, because we're going to have to do a little work on this station here, which is going to involve, well, a lot of demo. This whole city block gonna be gone. So let's get to that beautiful bulldozer and start going wha-bam, wha-bam. One more time. Oh, there they all went. They're gone. All right, so with that done, we can get rid of the bulldozer tool now, and we can come in here and we can do a little upgrade, and we're going to go to 3 lines on this. I really don't see anything more than 3 lines on it, because really, once we get this upgrade done, we're done, right? Because I've got the station here. I'm going to have the West Coast line going out, and that's single track to double track, and then I've got the East line here, and then I've got the commuter service going over into San Jose, and that's pretty much all we're ever going to need out of this station. So at that point, 3 lines is going to work for this. We'll go ahead and cinch that in. We do want catenary, excuse me, and do we want side streets this time while we're doing this? No, we don't. All right, so we're good to go. This upgrade does mean all these people are going to walk away, and they're not going to ride the train, because they're going to be like totally put off by the fact that I did a little bit of work here and a little thing. And I've got a little bit of collision, and I'm betting it's a signal down here. Sure enough, it is. I don't understand how changing the station around just a wee bit, adding on some more track, involves destroying the signal down the platform, but that's all right. So there we go. That's done. All that is done, and that is the last little bit of destruction or little bit of disruption that we will do to the line. So at this point, everything else can sit and run. People will be happy, and they can go about their lives. I do have to go make sure that this one train here gets switched back into the cycle, because he did go, oh, the train station got updated? Well, I don't want to go there anymore. But we'll just flip him around, and he'll continue to go on his merry way, and he'll lose all the passengers online. But no, he didn't. Wow, how did he manage to do that? Normally he'll lose all the passengers. All right, so he won't have any passengers when he leaves out of here, though, because they've all gone bye-bye. All right, so at this point, we are going to be running track from here this way, and this time when we run, we are going to run catenary the whole time. The game is going to be so happy, because I'm going to resist the urge to click it off. We are going to stick with catenary on here the entire time, because we're getting to that point where we're going to need some electric train. Gonna need some electric boogaloo choo-choo. So yeah, let's see if we can't get this going in a decent direction. I really don't want it tilted out that way. I'd like it to go straight that away. I'd like it to stay level, if you don't mind staying level for me. Oh, collision. Go figure. Which comes to my next tip of the day. As much resistance as I've had to the whole idea of putting catenary onto your track, if at all possible, you can do it the entire time and afford to do it when you're laying track in the beginning, go ahead and do it. Because one thing that I have found in some of my gameplay and testing and trying to figure different things out is when you get to trying to do simple little things like upgrade track, to carry catenary down the line. Let's say you're going to do something stupid like upgrade a line. Like if I wanted to upgrade this main line to be electric and to put some new trains on it, I need to, you know, put catenary all the way around it. Well, I will come to this bridge and it will resist the effort to go underneath that bridge for some reason. It is just, it's silly, to be honest with you, but it does happen. So yeah, in the beginning, if you can get by with doing it, go ahead and do it. And, get it on there. Alright, so I'm going to leave that like that. I'm going to run matching track right next to it, underneath that bridge there. Pop that in like so. Thank goodness I didn't have to tear that bridge down. I'm so sick of destroying that bridge. And I know the good people of Irving are tired of me destroying that bridge. I mean, how many times have we destroyed it? More than once? Twice? Several times it's been destroyed. Oh, come on, give me plenty of... That's as much as I can do right there. And that still doesn't want to go. Too much slope, Moose. Too much slope. Too much curvature, 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 too much slope. Yep. Alright, let's go on up here. Beautiful people of Antioch, I am here to be your savior. We are going to put in a train station finally. Let's look at the beautiful town of Antioch and see what they've got going on here. Hey, everybody's living up here. And, you know, they're going to want me to put that train station in near where they live. But it ain't going to happen, people. It ain't going to happen. We're going to put it in somewhere where you don't want it. That's okay. You'll like it. Where do we want to put it so that they can be happy? Right about in here. Let's look at the topography around here. All right, so we're going to want to come out of here. There's a huge dip here. We can come around here, maybe go through this ridge, ride it around. We're going to Norwalk, which is here. And what does Norwalk look like when we get into it? Everybody's back here on the backside of town. I'm thinking this is a really nice place for a train station right here. So let's go ahead and get this in place, because this looks real nice and simple. We're giving them a fancy train station. And what are we going to do here? What is around this area? Are we going to need multiple pieces of track? We do have Dayton right down the street here that needs to maybe come up here and say hi to these people. So we might want to have a track out of it to hit it. And then out of here, we're going to run up to South Bend. Do we run Dayton to Norwalk, or do we run Dayton to South Bend, or do we run Dayton, Fort Worth, Palm Bay? See, I got to figure that one out. I think we just go in here. Let's put just 2 track in here, and we'll make it nice and long. High speed, catenary. Yes, we want that secondary street connection. We want to put that right around in here somewhere. Let's look at what we got options wise. So we're going to shoot for this hill over here. And think we'll grab Antioch. That looks about right. Do it. That is done. That's good stuff right there. Alright, so let's... People, this road's got to go. Something's got to happen here. Let's bring that over like so. That connects in like that. And then let's get rid of that little smidget there so it's not in the way. Nice. Ooh, looks like we're going to be laying out a pentagon again. Alright. Bring that Let's bring, wait. There we go. Bring this over like so, because it just works out better if you lay out flat track and then you lay that track there. That road there. Why am I saying track? It's a road. When you're going to the road. All right, so we're gonna come out of here. Let's look at that terrain again. So we're gonna come out of here and we're gonna go up here, and we want to try to hit somewhere I want to try to grab something. I think what we're going to do is start with here, go across, come down to here. So I want to be on this particular terrain line somehow. There's gonna be a little bit of a tunnel here. What if we start a piece of track? Let's just do this. What if we take a little piece of track and we draw it right across here like so, and we make it level? We say stay level. That's our little starter piece of track right there on the hillside. Yep. And then we pull it through the hill like a so that it finds the hillside over on this side and stays level. Oh yeah, see how nice that works? Then we've shot through there, and then all we got to do now is make it up to said train station up there. And we can do that by just, well, we probably should turn the track a little bit over to there and then shot it out, because yeah, let's try that one more time. We kind of hose that a little bit. Kind of messed that up a little. Get a little track. Back it her up. Beep, 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 beep. I'm wanting to get rid of track, not trees. Come on now. That's enough. We're good enough back there. Let's grab that trowel and make it turn a little bit. Make it pop out right about there. How's that look? A little bit of turn in the hills. Oh yeah, see, now we're headed in the general direction and we're on that same terrain line. That'll work. And then we can come out of there. Oh, we got a little bridge in. That's about level. Yeah, that's good. And we want to keep that aiming out towards there at 186 max speed. How's that looking? Oh, I just messed up. I'm gonna have to fix that. I just realized what I did wrong. And yep, that's good. All right, so that gets that side in. What'd I do wrong? Anybody know what I did wrong? That's right. I laid bridge and didn't change the speed of the bridge. It's all right. I can fix this. All I need is a bulldozer. All right, so come across there, up this tempo of that bridge. Oh yeah, because this is gonna be a fast line. We're putting electric in for a reason. Speed. Well, excuse me. I'm putting electric in because I think there might be a reason. Because I might want to run like a bullet train or something. Because we're getting close to 2,000. We are close to getting high, super high speed. And that would be cool. Alright, so that pull is done. Let's get on around the corner here. Oh, train warnings. No train issues. Boom, we're out of there. Alright. Last thing we do is get that station in. Alright, so I'm thinking, let's do this. Let's come out of here. Let's look at where we can put a station in, because it all has to do with where we can actually place said station, to be honest with you. I want to head out of here. Where is Irving at? Irving's way down there. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Wow, look at that. So we really need to skip across there, come across here. Y'all, that's going to be a challenge. There will be bridging here, I can tell you that much. Unless we went all the way around here. Maybe we should come around the back of Irving. Nah, this will work. We kind of want to take a different angle though, going down there. Let's do this. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Oh. Maybe we put that in sort of like so. Maybe a little bit more like that. I mean, that gets us in the general direction, but I am going to have to swoop. You know, and that's one thing. I'm getting to where I really don't like doing so much straight track. I think when I do my next 1X build series, there won't be as much straight track involved. I don't like it. I like having some turns and some, you know, different terrain adjustments in there. Straight track's boring. Okay, maybe this isn't going to go the way I wanted it to go. Let's go this way. And we'll just turn it and go out of here. Speaking of twists and turns. Maybe that road comes up here and catches it right there. Yeah? See what I mean? Take this road, pull it straight up like so. Without the little funny turn on the end of it. There we go. That catches there. Oh yeah. And then this road pulls out here. A couple of buildings get destroyed. A couple of people get laid off while the company has to relocate. That's fine. And this business here is, well, they're gonna have to leave in the name of progress. Yeah. I'm not taking that one out though. I can fix that one. So here's a little trick. Pull a little smidgen of road out. If you want to keep that business, put a little smidgen of road in there so there's an intersection. And then you can take, ooh, maybe I needed a little bit more road than I gave myself there. Let's do it on the other side of the building. Let's take a little bit of road, put it on that side of the building. Go ahead and destroy that. There you go. Now you can destroy that little bit of road and that building doesn't get put out of business. There we go. All right, so a little bit of high-speed rail out of here going like so. And I don't want to climb out of here. I want to keep it level because we're going to be going downhill. So there we go. Now that that's in place, we are good. We can jump this road over. So let's grab that road, do this, go in MMM. Yeah, that looks like a decent little bridge. What if we back it up a little bit? Does it? See, I wish that little pillar right there didn't want to walk and stay right on that side of the rail. I wish it would go out just a little bit so it wasn't right up against it. You know, so if it was right in this area and matched the support gap here, would be matched over here, it would be really nice. Instead of trying to sit right there on that hillside the whole time. And I can't get it to move. Ugh. Let's do this. Let's pull this up just a little bit. Oh, there's a little bit of symmetry. A little bit. It looks a little bit better. All right, so now let's try this little hack. Let's see if I can hack it a little bit more. if we pull a little squidget of road right here, ow, like that. Now let's see what happens if I come across, connect the two rows together, and then raise it up. Oh, that worked. Oh, you learn new little tricks every day. Beautiful. That'll work. All right, so then from there we can go to El Cheap Fast Road. We can go like that. And we can go like that. And then we can take a bulldozer till this. And we can take their curvy road and turn it in to something decent. And then we can give off of this road, off of this little highway there, or a little street. Yep. And we can encourage a little bit of growth on this side of town. Cool. So that's done. Now we just need to run track from here over to yonder. There we go. From here to there. And connect this all up. So let's give ourselves a little bit of levelness here. I think that needs to stay level. Hope that needs to stay level. And let's kill a little bit of this track here because it's going completely in the wrong direction. Yeah. I was thinking about taking some of that track back a little bit, but I don't think I need to. It should be good. And bring this on around. Do we keep speed? That's the question. 186, 186, 186. Buy it. It's just a beautiful thing. So 2 more cities have now been bridged together in the form of Antioch and oops. Oopsie did a boo-boo. I hate when I do that. Such a stupid mistake. Stupid mistake. Dummy. You dumb moose. You know you're silly. You're dumb. You make silly mistake, moose. My little niece. You make silly mistake. You're funny. You make stupid mistakes. You get all silly about it. So funny. And bam. There you go. It's all working now, kids. All right, so that connection is done, and we'll signal all this stuff up together. And now the fun part begins. How do we get from here down to here? Well, we got to get to this spot down here. Way up yonder on them hills. So this area here is basically the elevation of this here. Right about there. So we're gonna have to bridge over some of this stuff, and then we're gonna have to plow through there. So this here matches this here, which matches this here. So we gotta fall from up there down to here. Best way to do it. Autosave. Oh, they had another new update. Now it has a graphical representation of the autosave. Woohoo! Nifty. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to sky this guy because I'm done with T intersections on stuff, especially if I want speed. And we're climbing anyway, so it makes sense to go ahead and we'll come down here, maybe right in this area, and then turn and go over all of this and just climb up. where we climb up is the question. We have to make it there, so it's probably going to be over in this area, probably. Maybe make a tunnel or something going through there. Why don't we just fall? And we'll go. We're trying to get down to this area here, so let's use this as a reference grade. So we'll go from here down to here. Or actually go from there down to here. And then through there to here, maybe? Maybe that works. Might need more of a turn. We'll see what turns do. We'll start with the inside track. And we'll pull down to this area here ish. Not too terribly bad. Yeah, let's pull to there. That'll work. Bam, we're there. And then we'll tunnel through there to... which one did I say it was? Was it this one? We're above that grade. Maybe not. Maybe we tunneled up. Because I gotta climb out of there. I gotta jump this track anyways. Oh, decisions. I'm gonna raise up, jump, maybe hit right here. Let's do that. Let's see how that works. That's gonna be it. We're gonna come and we're gonna hit right there. Terrain alignment collision. What are you talking about? Why can't you align that? I mean, that's so simple. Oh, I can align it if I do that, huh? If I get a little more bridge through there, I can get it. Seriously? What if I just come over here? Like so. Haha, snuck in on you, didn't I? Boom. See? That worked. Fooled you. I know how to do things. Alright. So that, and then pull through to the other side, keeping it level. Wait, why is it making dude! Cancel. Stay level right there. Down. Level. Thank you. Stay level. No, not no 60. Wait. How fast was that stretch? Did I just shortchange myself there? It was a squidgy of a track. I don't want to make sure that I didn't shortchange myself on speed here. 186 to there. So I found this really cool mod on the Steam Workshop, and unfortunately it didn't work the way I wanted it to work. It's supposed to turn, I just heard an airplane go by, and and this changed my thought pattern. It's supposed to make all of these look like out of concrete, and it didn't. But if you, and the reason I think it is because I'd already placed these, but if you want to use these small airports from the beginning, there is a mod on the Steam Workshop that allows you to make a concrete version of that small one, so you can lay it in the beginning, and it looks like it's made out of concrete instead of grass, if grass is annoying you, because for me, I can't stand the thought of those jets landing on concrete. It just seems silly to me, and yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I still hadn't addressed that issue. How tall are we there? Oh, we're quite tall there. Oh, we got to come down some elevation. I mean, I want to keep some speed. That's a lot, though, man. How about we bump it down just a little bit? Make it a gradual decline. If I continue to pull that, that seems a little great. Seems a little too gradual. Oh, that might actually work. I mean, it seems really high, but looking at what we got here, that might actually work. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's gonna work. Holy cow, it's almost like I planned it that way. Look how good that looks, and that's staying level. Oh my. I might have gotten away with one here. Look how good that looks. Oh, it looked like it was way too high in the beginning, but oh my gosh, that is gonna almost match our track up perfectly down here. I just got to get the angle right. Maybe in just a little bit more. And take it. $6 million bridge. Faster, stronger, leaner. The $6 million bridge. Starring Mr. Moose. No, I'm just kidding. Look at that. There it is. The $6 million bridge plus some track and some tunnels connecting this area. Oh, I'll take it. Oh, come on. No, where are you going? Starting to get some lag going now. Bridge, pillar, collision, Nike something or other. No. No! What? Who? No bridge pillar collision. What are you doing there? It's called Snap 2. Snap to the other bridge. You shouldn't have been separated. You should have been like joined together at the hip. You're one. You're not two. You're one. See, if I snap you together, there's only one pillar, not multiple pillars. You don't try to put pillar inside of the freight track. You jump it. Oh, no, that's bad. See? What is this bridge pillar crap? Stop. Stop with your bridge pillar. How do we resolve this? Why is this happening? Why, game? Why do you give me such a beautiful bridge and then pull this? Oh, well, you know, there's bridge collision here. Sorry. We couldn't possibly make that one thing. What is this? Pause the game. There's too much going on and the game's losing its mind. Let's start from this end. Pull our track down, and then we'll see if we can't somehow miraculously make this work. It might be a little bit of rearranging the freight line a little bit. We should be able to make this work. Again, sometimes you have to think a little bit for the game. The game does all right, but you know, they like to program little hurdles and middle hurdles in for you. Say that 15 times, just to mess with you. I think they put too much slope, too much curvature, terrain alignment, collision, and now this new bridge pillar something or other. They put that in just to mess with your brain. It's not really a thing. It's just there to make you challenge you a little bit. Oh, you know, oh, well, he's having too easy a go at this. Let's throw in a little hiccup for him. You get it to this point, and then we're going to throw in bridge pillar collision. That's a new one. That's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse now. We had 3. Now we have the 4th. Bridge pillar collision. That's a new one, game. You got me on that one. We could probably straighten this up a little bit and get away with this. See, we can come over just a wee bit over here and a wee bit there. All right, so. Oh, here goes. This could be the one where I do this and we never recover from it. This game needs an undo feature. I'm telling you that much now. It needs an undo mode. All right, Mr. Bridge Collision. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, that's not what I said, dude. Maybe it is. Maybe my blindness put me on a different path than I meant to be on. What is going on here? You draw to there, like so. Boom, complete track. Thank you. Now, you figure out how to get some track underneath this. Ooh, that is kind of narrow. All right, so this is standard track. And we're gonna go underneath somehow. Oh no. No, 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 no. Tell me this isn't happening. Tell me I have not created a disaster that I can't get past. Oh no. And I destroyed it. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm not happy right now. Game? Wait. Huh? What? Whoa, wait a minute. What's just happening here? You'll go that way, but you won't go... Wait, is it possible that we can... see where we can make adjustments here? I might see a way around this. Can we come through here? I did not plan for this. This wasn't supposed to happen. We weren't supposed to have this issue. Oh. Oh. Oh? Or? We may have a solution. When we come this far, let's go ahead and knock out some more track. So the freight line has to be adjusted a little bit for this. Alright, well, you know. Adjustments sometimes have to be made. Where can it go through at? That works. That might work. Does that give us both lines on there? Can we get both? There's both sides of it. Shh. Hold your breath. This can work. This can work. Things get changed up slightly, but this here works. Oh, Mr. Freight Train, you've got to go back to the station, so sorry. Oh, you were already headed to the station, huh? Well, you're gonna head there a little bit faster. Don't wait for me. Keep on going. Can't go a little bit further. You want to go a little bit further. Yep. I don't want to go any further. I don't want to go any further because I know where that leads to. That leads to the destruction of said diamond crossing that possibly has to bring the bridge down. Don't want to do that. Oh, look at there. Completion. Nice. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better about this. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, crisis averted. Let's do some signaling. Let's signal up, and now it's time to throw in some signals. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was getting a little worried there. I was getting a little, I put this bridge in and now it ain't gonna work moment. Oh, I guess I ought to put the rest of that rail in. Watch it not connect here. There would be a beep added into this particular video if I did that and got all celebratory about it and like, oh, well, you know, I got it to work. How about that? Too much slope, too much. I would have lost it. I would have been like, you beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I mean, it would have been, Mom, Moose lost his mind. It was great. The little buzzer had to go off. He was saying all kinds of words he never has said before. I'm just kidding. Not me. All right, let's hide our mistakes. Not mistakes, adjustments. Excuse me. Though, if we really wanted Transport Fever to be like real life a little bit, we'd leave like the rail where we made adjustments. We just leave the rail, right? So kids later on down would have some reason to walk down some abandoned railroad and go, I wonder why this is here. I mean, how many times have you never done that? Stumble across some abandoned rail line or something like that, or old road bed where the road's still there, but it's all got trees and grass and stuff growing up through it, and you wonder, why is this here? What was this? Did that? Oh, that's not connected all the way up. Our job is not complete. Oh no, this could be bad. Just a word of warning: if this does not snap together, cover people's ears. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, and that's pretty loaded down. You may proceed. Oh, look at that. It's in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to signal. All right. So, let's grab our signaling tool. I keep telling myself I'm going to learn the program some shortcuts in for this. I did learn that it's not really actually predefined shortcuts. It's shortcuts that are, you actually have to set them up yourself. One of these days, I'll actually maybe think about sitting down and doing that. All right, so there's a signal there. There's a signal there. There's up here a signal there. And now let's create some big blocks to run down. Oh, methinks there needs to be one there. In case the bridge snaps, like because some truck guy hit the bridge. Or, oh, no, it's not a road. That's just a thing. Oh, yeah. Anyways, well, in case this truck guy hit the bridge and made it fall, I'm gonna put one there and one there. And in case there's an avalanche in the tunnel, we want to put a signal there and a signal there. And we'll do the same thing on this side of the tunnel. Put a signal there and a signal there. Not to be undone, we'll put a signal in this tunnel And outside this tunnel, in case there's a... Wait, did that one go in the right place? It did. Alright. Yeah, because we, don't want you going in the tunnel if there's been an avalanche inside of it. Rock slide, something like that. Stuff on the track. Alright, and then we're coming into this station. And signal there. And signal there. Even though I don't need to put a signal on this station. I know. I continue, even though I explain myself, I continue to get mail about that one. You understand there are implied signals? You need to watch this guy's video. I know there are implied signals on each of these stations. And by that I mean, the game already has said that the end of this platform right here is a signal. And the end of that platform is a signal. And that if a train comes up to it, it will stop if there is a train in there. I get that. I understand that. But in my world, it just doesn't look right without a signal on it. So I will put a signal on there, and I will, I will, spend the 3K to have the signal there. Double safety. That's what it is. Okay, so that one goes there, that one goes there. And then again, we need a couple of signals here for that tunnel. And a signal for this bridge. Y'all understand it's not really about the tunnels. I'm just, being witty about this. And another one here. Another one there. And all right, so because this is going to be the end of the line today, we are going to go ahead and put in a little set of points here, and we'll move the track from this side over to this side here. There we go, so we can at least reverse this, and we shall put in set points. What do we get? Where are we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new millennium. It is the year 2000. Look at that. Look at that train. That's an electric bullet train there. Or, well, in North America, the closest we have to a bullet train. This is the US. We don't really have bullet trains. Why we're so far behind everybody. We have no rail system. It's just we're a joke. Alright, so I got that there and that there. Yeah, we're good. Alright. So this line will continue on and hit. Who do I want to hit next? The question is that, do we go to Palm Bay and make Palm Bay at just go straight and hit Palm Bay? And that way you can use the speed of this rail just running from this point to this point, and then let South Bend and these little cities here all be on some other little feeders. Like I could bring South Bend into Palm Bay, or maybe that's a regional service or something. I don't know. Yeah, and should I? Oh, geez. Should I have made this 4 tracks instead of 3? See, here's where I know we're going down this way. And we're going Palm Bay, Madison, Omaha. Omaha is going to be our central, or is going to be our tie-in on the south end of this. But the question is do we bend out here, hit South Bend, and then again, I'm not, like I just said, I don't like straight tracks. So forget it. We're going to South Bend. Good people of South Bend, trains will be coming in due time. See, we can just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and prove a point to them. We are coming. We're coming in high speed, not low speed. Let's get that turn done right here at the station. Yep. Oh, see, that's gonna work good. We'll get our turn done right here at the station, and yep. Then we can just shoot straight out of here as fast as we want to go. Come on, game. And then we turn there. Booyah. All right, and yep, I still need that in place for now. And then I'm going to put in right here a little engine house. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, double check things. There's no catenary on that. Oh, mistakes were almost made. There we go. That's good. All right, so coming in here, hitting that button there, hit that button there. Why does this thing always end up like completely askew from the direction that you need it to go? It just always is. All right, so haha, train line is done. Let's find a train. So we just got a new one. We just got a monster. And that monster is the Speed Dance Express. $36 million worth of expensive is what that is. 12 times loading speed though, and runs at a whopping 149 miles an hour. That's a wonderfully fast train. But it only holds 102 passengers on it. And I'm sorry, but $36 million on a new line is not happening. Sorry, folks. Sorry, that's not the train we're putting on this line. Instead, we will probably be putting the old... Well, we can go with the GE E60C-2 at 99 miles an hour. Or we can go with the EMD AEM7 at 125 miles an hour. Which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to run this guy with this car and let that thing run some speed down through here for now. The Metroliner, way too expensive. This is, to me, this is the most bang for our buck. Going with this one, well, 16 million. God, they get so expensive when you get to this point. And that's 81 passengers for 16 million. Now I got to look at this one again. 36 million for 120. Yeah, no, here's what I want to do. I want to run this guy. You know, I'm going to run a line that I can build on. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'd like to use these. I really would like to use these Bombardiers. 33 passengers. You're only doing 87 miles an hour, though. You're going to be governed at 87. That will come in the future. We're going to go with this guy. And we're going to make this line red, because all my trains are going to be red now. I've just decided that. And then the cars that are going with it are going to be these, so that we can maintain the speed. And for now, we will have one train with 6 cars on it. So we can put a lot of cars on this train, because we did put the extra long tracks in. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll start with that train there, and that will be our beginner. And yeah. So what do you say we make a line and we pop that on there and we give it a ride? Now I still need to do commuter service for Norwalk. I still need to do commuter service up here as well. So don't think I haven't forgot about that, but it's the train. The train is the focus of everything. So let's go ahead, pop down a line, and we're going to call this Mainline West, or let's call it West, all caps. There. I'm gonna get away from the whole city to city thing, because this is gonna be one circuit. So, and so we need this guy here to this guy here, and this line will just eventually, over the next few episodes, continue to evolve and encompass all the cities that we throw onto it. So there, that is done. That line is complete. This train is setting out on said line, which is West Main Line. And now we can go for a ride on said train. Oh, there it is. All in red. Looking good. Now this should have a lot of speed on this line. And we will take a ride on it. Because again, a lot of you guys keep telling me, let's ride more trains. Let's ride more. Let's do more first person. So it shall be. We'll take a little ride on here. So yeah, we're coming up on time here for this episode. So I still need to put in the commuter service for both of these cities. And we'll get that done in the next episode, as well as we'll continue to expand this. Oh, that's a problem right there. Sorry, I want to ride this, but I just realized that's a problem right there. That has to be fixed. Anybody see the problem? That little patch of rail went in wrong. It needs to be high speed. Not that it really matters. Alright, now we can ride the train. Alright, come on, squirt some speed in here. 78, 79, 80. But anyways, in the next episode, we'll work on the commuter line. We'll work on expanding this into South Bend, as we will do over the next couple of episodes. And we'll see if we can't build things into a bigger and meaner passenger service. So once I get all that passenger service connected up, then we can focus on more industry. I have this really huge idea for industry that I want to do, involving the Thousand Oaks area. Again, because I'm sort of stuck up in this northern part of the map. I like it up in here. I'm trying to build these cities out first, and then people can slowly move to other areas, and we can open up some other industry. One thing I'm challenged with on this map is finding pockets or finding industry that works really easily together. It ain't there. This is a really bad map. I'm gonna look a little bit harder. How come we didn't stop there? We kind of bypassed that station. This is the express line, suddenly. Alright, so through the tunnel, out the tunnel, there's signal. Into the high desert. This area needs some trees. I think we're going to have to play with the landscape tool a little bit. This game needs a better landscape tool too. Alright, through this little pass, onto our $6 million bridge. Actually, after we added the second side on it, it's probably even like 10 million. But it's so cool. And hands in the air because we're going down the incline now, right? Oh no, this isn't Planet Coaster. This is just riding a train. Oh, I do like speed. Into the state. Oop, there's a little bump there. Hello, people. I've just given you another train to ride. You should definitely look behind you. I love all the people in this game. They've all been abducted by aliens the night before and are continuing to suffer the ill effects of being probed and handled by their alien counterparts. Have you noticed they all stare up in the sky like they're zombies? Or like they're possessed? They're crazy. Anyways, I digress. So yeah, we got to work on all this, and I need to look at that line as to why Why did it just do that? $703 million is how much money we have in the bank right now, guys. We're doing it. We're making it. All right, Norwalk, Antioch, Irving, Antioch. Why didn't it stop at that station? That was weird. I guess it said, oh, well, nobody's here. We're just going to fly on through. Yeah, see? It was stop 2 and 4. Bizarre. Okay, he's coming back. How much speed is he carrying coming up? The climb is going to be killer. See, now this is where you look at this and go, was it really worth buying a train or an engine that can do 125 miles an hour if it can't climb this section of hill at 125? If it can only climb it at 90, then why not just slap the other train on here with a you know, carriage that only runs 87 but can carry twice as many passengers? But I think we'll be fine. There's going to be parts of this line that will be able to carry the 125 miles an hour on a consistent basis, and that's what you have to look at, is the overall and not just this one hill. It'll be good. Alright, so we're slowing down for this station, actually. Why it didn't stop for that one, I have no idea. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little bit of expansion of our passenger rail system as we continue to build everything out. Our next little step in this will be to head down, way down south, Bend, and then on down to Palm Bay. I'm gonna look at our cargo situation here. It looks like we have an excessive amount of cargo building up. Oh, he just made a delivery. Okay. Okay, starting to panic. And I'll let you in the next episode on what my idea for my new cargo expansion is going to be. And it's a doozy. Wow, look at all that stone that hasn't been moved. Come on, boys, get on the good foot and get some stone out of here. So production on this is going nicely. And production down here seems to be doing pretty decent. How much is he cooking out right now? Oh, 1,326 units. Yeah, I'd say things are doing good. I have found another variant too, and we talked about this a little bit in the beginning, is try not to run in high speed mode because it will mess with your production numbers. I have really found that the more you run this in slow, the more everything works so much better. The less you avoid speeding up time, the better off you are. And yeah, so now that we've got passenger service into Norwalk, we'll also try to get some fuel going into Norwalk as well. So we'll do all that in the next episode, because every time I keep saying I need to wrap this up, I keep going on further and further. And again, y'all know I love this game, and I could go on and talk about it for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours when I don't really need to. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please consider smacking that thumbs up button for me. It does help out a lot when you like the video. Lets me know you enjoyed it. It also lets the people at DoobTube know that you like it as well. You know, also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Feel free to share the video with your friends if you'd like to do that as well. And of course, come on back tomorrow for another video, as we'll do some more Transport Fever for you. And happy holidays, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. And of course, Christmas right around the corner now. So close. I do hope you get everything you're wishing for, and I hope you have a wonderful and Merry Christmas. Until our next meeting, stay safe, have a great day, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.